By January, millions of people set up goals. But guess what? By end of January, most of them give up. It's not they are lazy, it's not that they are unmotivated, it's not they are unlucky, but the reason I believe is they set up goals in a long way. That is why most of us fail. We fail to reach our goals because we set them up in a long way. Of which, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my strategy formula which I use to succeed my goals, even if the things are tough as such. I try my level best so that I can succeed. According to me, I use 5 strategic possible solutions to achieve my goals and still stay motivated. 1, setting up a goal. 2, breaking it into small steps. 3, the third one is build habits, not motivation. You build a habit in you, not being just motivated by someone, 4, process. 5, having a long-term motivation in you. Then 6, dealing with setbacks. Those are the key words and key processes. And the key range we are going to be moving with setting a clear goal for yourself, as in, I am here, I want such and such. What can I do? What is my capacity, my capability, my affordability, my do and my undoables? And you sit and say, I want this, but how am I going to succeed with it? I set up as a person, the inner me, the specific goal. And however it might be, I want wealth, I want a job, I want good health. Wealth needs hard working, and health also needs good maintenance of your soul. Don't just sit there and say, oh, I'll be healthy. When you are seated, that is why you see even yoga apps to keep our bodies fit and safe. And after doing that, you can implement a smart message in your goal setting. SMART, this is SMART, whereby SMART stands for specific. Your goal should be specific, measurable. You can measure it in the quantity and quality. That is measurable. Achievable in your capacity. Is it achievable? Can I achieve it? Even though it's not us to plan for our futures, not us to plan for our goals, as we pray to the Almighty, but even us we have to put in more emphasis. Achievable. Relevant. Is it relevant to you? Because some of us will have goals which are not relevant to our lives. And it's like just a matter of passing time. And after all that, you have to put in time bomb. You have to be specific. Within this period of time, I want it to be like this. I want this and this and this and this. This and this, So you have that smart message, whether it's very good, it has helped me a lot to achieve my goals, even though it's a bit challenging, but if you get it in your timetable and you make SMART, 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 and you put it and you implement it in your life, in your goals, trust me, by the will of our Lord, you can succeed. So from there, we can say, I'm here. I have a goal of earning like $1,000, of which I can't earn them monthly, of which I don't have a job which I can extract from it that money. What can I say? If I say, don't say that, don't just say, I want to save money, and you stop there. You have to be with a specific amount which is measurable and which is achievable. You get my point, and which is relevant to you within a time bound. I need the money. You're just there, relevant. I need the money, any amount, but you've not yet set the amount you want. So you can say, I want $1,000 within 3 months. Let's say within 3 months. How much can I earn? You ask yourself, because you have different life status. You say, maybe I can earn 50 per month. I can earn $30 per month. I can earn any amount, and you say every week, even if I'm earning $100 a month, let me try. Not 100, by the way, it's very little compared to the amount I've compared. If I want $1,000 in 3 months, which means at least every week you have to try your level best and save 85, which means by the end of 3 months you will be completed with that goal. Your goal of 1,000 is done. You've given it a specific amount within a specific period, and you had a target. You started. You didn't just sit back and watch that. I need $1,000. You come from nowhere, really. You have to put in more effort so that you can achieve what you want. So as we move on, how to break as we want to achieve our dreams, as we want to achieve our goals, we have to break them into steps, whereby I can, for a certain amount, maybe I can't be able to do such a thing. I'll give an example of, I want to invest in something, for example, like land. Investment takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of things, whereby you can't, as some of us who are low income earners, we can't afford that. By the way, are some billionaires who can just wake up within a single night and say, I want to start an investment of such and such. That is that. But I'm talking among us who are the low income earners. I can't manage that big investment at once, but I have a dream, I have a goal of investing in such. Maybe let me give to do such a thing. I'll give an example of, I want to invest in something, for example, like land. Investment takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of money, and it takes a lot of things, whereby you can't, as some of us who are low income earners, we can't afford that. By the way, are some billionaires who can just wake up within a single night and say, I want to start an investment of such and such. That is that. But I'm talking among us who are the low income earners. I can't manage that big investment at once, but I have a dream, I have a goal of investing in such. Maybe let me give like, you want to start like a farming. That is an investment, and very good. And my family would like to start with 1,000 acres, 100 acres. Let us say like 100 acres, whatever, from 5, 10, whatever of your choice. And you say, but I can't afford the 1,000 acres for now, and I can afford 10. So what do you do? Will you sit there and wait for your 100 acres to come, or you just start with what you have? You can say, as for now, I have the money I have, it can only buy like 10 acres of land. Even if I want 1,000, or even if I want 1,100, whatever, let me just start with this 100, with this 10 I have, and I start by the investment I want. So as we move on, as time goes on, this is your goal. You broke it into steps, small steps of 10, 10, 10, 10, until you get money, until you get expanded and get that 1,000 acres you want, 100 acres you want, but you started by breaking it into steps. You get my point. You didn't just start from what you wanted. You started from what you have. In breaking our goals into steps, we have to know that we have what we want and what we can afford by the time. That is where we go. Hope really assume that you are getting. But you can say that even if it's like I want to be a farmer on 10 acres, I want to start with 1,000 cows, 1,000 chicken, 10 cows. But what can I afford by now? Do I have money to afford all that? No, I don't have. What can I do? I can buy two goats, or 5 goats, or 10 goats, and I buy 10 goats, whatever, 9 female and 1 male. You know. Then by the end of another month, because a goat it gives birth to quite in a year, you end up having how many goats? Let us assume they produced 1, and some produced 2, and some produced 3. By the end of the month, how many goats do you have? That is, you broke your goal in 2 steps. You know. Then let us take cow. I want 10. You start with 1. I want chicken. I want 1,000. You start with 500 or 100, whatever you can. But you broke your goals in 2 steps. By this small step you started with, you won't fail. You won't be stagnant. You started what you can. You know, you broke it into passion, so that you can move your goal, but broke into steps. Small steps feels easier than the big steps. When you start by 1 to 2 to 3, it's much easier, like starting from 1 to 10. You can even reach to 10 unknowingly. You start as 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You know? Momentum builds naturally. So never give up on your dream, on your goal that I can't afford. So let me wait until when I get such and such amount, and then I start. Start with what you have. Where you get my point. So when we go on the third, build habits, not just motivated. Some build habits, not motivated. Like I can say, like some of us. By the way, it had been years back when people used to call me that I'm a motivational speaker, of which I'm not. Some of the motivational speakers speak things which they can't do, and they speak things just out of motive, because she or he is motivated to do such. Then that is develop a habit in you. Like, let me see, behind me there are books, I think, as you see. I'm motivated in reading. Not just motivated because that I have to read, but I feel it's a habit in me. I want it, I have to do it. If I miss it, I feel like I'm not settled with it. So at least if I'm good at reading, I can try every day to read like 1 page, 3 page. I can read for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. Even if I felt like I feel like I want to be reading for 1 hour, but we have different schedules. Maybe I can't due to tiredness, due to laziness, due to the tight timetable I have. But because I have a habit in me, I can say, however much I'm tired, however much I'm busy, however much I'm fixed, at least I have to read like for 10 minutes. I have to read at least a page. I have to read a quarter page. I have to read half a page. As I get motivated, as that is a habit in me, the motivation comes in. I can be just motivated by reading all the time. I'm like this, I'm in my book or whatever, but motivated in anything. You can say even exercises, going to gyms. So it's now simplified. People are using these yoga apps because even yoga apps are nice. They can improve our body fitness. Most of people, they buy their equipment and put them home. They're going in the gym, and some don't have accessibility to the gym, so they just make it at home. I'm motivated. I have to do because so and so is doing it. No, just to get it a habit in me that I have to do it. If I don't do it, I feel like I missed something in me. You got my point. Build a habit in you than being motivated by anything. If you build a habit in you, that will be you, the inner you. How do you feel without doing such a thing? You do it from the bottom of your heart. This is your goal. My goal, I have to pursue this and this in all conditions. So don't be just there and be motivated. Build a habit in you. My habit is like this. I have to build. Not habits are not these are bad habits. Whatever people do, habits are of many challenges. Of many types. Whatever you do in your life and you get to use it, that is a habit. Be it good or bad, that is a habit. So you can start with that small time you have, that small effort you put, and by the end of the day, you will be used. Will be the habit in you, which is for your great pleasure. Dealing with setbacks. These are the failures of chasing our goals. Because by the end of the day, if we chase our goals and we feel like they didn't come as we wanted, we feel unmotivated. We give up. How can you How can you stay focused, motivated, and stay focused on your goal, which you built from January and you did drop as people dropped in the Feb and you build it up till the end? How can you? It's all about time and it's all about the inner you. If you feel like I have got a lot of challenges on the way, what next after that? Life doesn't stop on you. Life doesn't stop on me. Life doesn't stop on him or her. Life doesn't stop on where you sit. It's a long journey process. How do you feel? How do you catch up and how do you tackle in such a moment? I broke it into steps. I've tried. Some I've pursued, some not. But for this, by the way, if you were setting up any goal and if you were willing to make up that goal work for you, and if you are willing for succession, don't be more focused on the downs, and don't be so excited by those apps you've got. Just be in the middle like this. The apps I've got, I have to be happy, and they should be challenging to get more higher. And the downs which I've got, they should be challenging me to be a lesson, how to avoid it and how to tackle it. So don't think that success is like a straight line. No, success is not like a straight line. And you have to face a lot of challenges. You have to face a lot of ups and downs. You have to face a lot of obstacles. Just because the bad thing we see on most of people we see on media, on TikTok, on WhatsApp, on whatever, any social media, they show us their success, but they don't tell us what exactly they passed through to succeed. That is why you say most of the people end up in a very traumatic way, a very traumatic situation, because they thought people they see on media, they just made it from nowhere. People, we pass through a lot. I can give an example. Many people move from their countries and they go abroad to look for a greener pasture. I think this is a right. We don't look for greener pasture. Even at home, you can make and get a greener pasture. And by the way, what does it mean to get a greener pasture? You can feel a person has been there for like 10 years, and some people ask, how she made it, how she managed to be there. But for that very person, she can't come out and say, we are here. we pass through such and such, life is like this. They just tell you, yeah, everything is okay. End of the day, you say, oh, Franny, such and such, so and so is there, even make and make it. No, they didn't tell you the truth that they pass through a lot to see them, because you don't know what I pass through as me. When I come here, they come here and say, that kind of whatever. But behind me, I know what I pass through. But if somebody comes and says, how have you managed to stay there as long as so long for that period? I just say, it's just a sacrifice. Sacrifice. But what did you sacrifice? People, successful people will say in the world they succeed, they sacrifice. They sacrifice a lot. They sacrifice. So you shouldn't be there and think that success and setting up a goal and get motivated to success is just from a silver plate. You have to struggle, you have to invest in, you have to be patient, you have to tackle the ups and downs so that you can stay strong and so that you can succeed. Because nothing you can get from a silver plate, trust me. Even if you were a kid of the who, you have to sacrifice. Either physically, emotionally, and politically. Yeah, so that success doesn't come on a silver plate. You have to sacrifice. Set up goals and be ready for sacrificing. So as we wind up, your goals are possible. Never give up. Your goals are possible. Trust me. Different people have set up goals and ended up giving up. Don't just not be lazy to that extent. Try to push your goals. Try to be focused. Mu Luganda bagamba lemerako okitegeera lemerako. Success means clarity, confidence, consistency. It's not all about luck. You have to be consistent. You have to sacrifice, even in prosperity. So never lose hope. As all in all, trust your Lord. Put in more effort as much as needed, but trust the timing of your Lord. So guys, if you found the video was helpful to you, share it, comment, like, and subscribe if you are among those who still want to chase their dreams. We shall be sharing content of this type: how to achieve our dreams, how to stay motivated, and how to stay fast on our dreams and our goals. So please share, comment, like, and don't forget to comment. Put your thought in the comment sections below. I'll be waiting for you. We will be watching.